Hey guys, we are going to be making the UV DTF decal projects from the Grillin and Chillin craft pack from our newest release.
Yeah, it was just released. It is the Let Freedom Ring 2024 craft pack. And we are going to start out with our sign that you received in your craft pack. It is pre-cut here at 143 vinyl as I held it upside down. And it has 2 holes at the top and it's made out of this lovely wood.
Yes.
So we are going to be painting it with our StarCraft chalk and mineral paint in white. And you'll receive this in your box.
A brand new one.
A brand new one. We will not be sharing Katie's used ones. So I'm gonna shake it up really good and I'm going to give it 2 coats, but in between each coat, we like it to cure for 24 hours.
Yes, yes, thinner coats.
Yeah,
thinner
nice
coats
thin
are
coats.
best.
Yep, so I'm gonna go ahead and start painting that. You wanna go ahead and start cutting out our images?
So in your UV DTF gang sheet here, this bottom Party Like It's 1776, this is the one that is going to fit onto our sign.
And I am painting this with a foam craft brush that you can pick up at any little local store in your area, or what I've used in the past if I have a rag laying around at home, you can even use something like that to paint with.
You know, I've heard of baby wipes too.
I've heard of that, yes. I'm a little bit of a messy painter, guys.
Hey, listen, it's okay. And guys, just so you know, this little strip here along the edge of your gang sheet, make sure you take that off. We're gonna cut it right off there. I think it's for printer alignment or something, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
Yep.
So you don't need it.
Yes, to check the nozzles as they come off. Okay, so we're just finishing up painting our sign with our chalk paint, and then we're going to apply. The one thing that we did do ahead of time is we did paint one and let it cure for, you know, is in between each of its coats, for we could go ahead and show you how we apply it. So I'm gonna finish painting this one and I'm gonna hand this off to Katie and she's gonna go ahead and get that applied.
All right guys, so we are going to use my favorite method, the hinge method. So we are just going to take part of the backing off just a bit. Cut that, maybe not even an inch. You just need a little bit of the adhesive to be able to secure it and place it so that way you can get the whole design on without putting the whole design on first. So we have our design here. We're going to place it. And once we have everything that's not hanging off.
And these designs were specifically made for these blanks. So it should line up beautifully for you when you're applying it.
We have our one little section down. We're gonna flip it over. And you can just take your squeegee and roll it right on. Look how quick this goes, guys.
And my sign is all painted. So I'm just gonna set this one off to the side and let it dry. And then later on we'll put another coat on it and we'll use it in our future. Yeah. Lucas, can you throw the tape over here?
I thought I saved a piece.
Throw it. Here, Lucas.
Go on. One in my ear.
Just for you, friend.
All right, so once we have squeegeed and burnished that on really well, look how easy this comes off, guys.
Great job, Katie. So the one thing that you could do if you chose to do it with your project, it's up to you, is you could potentially put a coat on top of the chalk paint to seal it for it not to give it more of the distressed look when you pull up the UV DTF. We like the more distressed look, so that's what we went for, but when you peel it up, it will start to pull just a little bit of the pieces of paint up here and there. But we really like that finished look. It's really in trend of what's happening out in the world,
trendy,
so we went with it. So I have this lovely piece of twine. Is this included in the box, Katie?
It is.
All right, so my little tip or trick for this is to add some tape at the end, like a shoelace. And we're just gonna roll it and make it really small. And then you'll be able to put it through the holes of the sign a lot easier without it unraveling as you're trying to work with it. So I like to twist. So like I really like this thinner tape. We've done the duct tape also. We did that in another tutorial. But the thinner tapes work better, I feel like. So then we're just gonna be able to push it through, pop it right in.
There we go.
Okay. And then you can just knot them from behind. You like how both of us are doing this at the same time? You get double trouble.
Teamwork makes your dreams work.
Exactly.
And that's amazing too. Like these are crafts that like you can get the kids involved. Like kids are on summer break. Like give them something to do.
All right, and I just cut off the little piece of tape. You can leave it on. It's all your preference, whatever you prefer. And you are done with this project.
There we go.
Look at that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yes.
Like that. All right, what we got over there, Katie?
We have probably one of my favorite projects in this whole thing. We have this really cute little mason jar glass cup here, and we are going to do a cup wrap on it.
But if you decided that you didn't want to do the full wrap, which there are 2 of those here for that, there is also just 2 decals that you could put on there, which they are really great too.
They are amazing. I know specifically my husband would love both of those.
Yeah, they're good. So we're gonna do this free and brave image with the American flag. And Katie, you wanna take this one?
Yeah. Let's see how we can get this to roll here. So these jars do have a seam right in the middle, so that is where you are going to want to line up your design. So normally I would do the hinge method, right? It's my favorite one. But for this, I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I am going to just kind of place it right on, and we're gonna go for it, guys. So this one's
I'm so proud of you. You go, girl.
This one's a little bit more of a solid image. So I am going to kind of lay this to the side. Since this has the handle on the back, you can't lay it directly on top, but we're gonna go in at the side here. I feel like I'm getting very brave.
You are, but I'm bumped, because it says brave, you get it?
It does.
She didn't even laugh. Y'all, like
I
she's so
was
used
concentrating on the fact that I put this on crooked.
Lucas didn't laugh either.
It's
focusing.
It's a little crooked, so just be careful.
You know, it happens, guys.
It does.
But remember, it's custom made. You made it with your love.
Exactly.
And if you're drinking adult beverages, it's okay if it's a little crooked.
You're not gonna notice later anyway.
Exactly. Now, if you're drinking sweet tea,
everything's gonna be crooked.
like Katie said, you'll notice. But maybe your friends
sweet
will
tea
not.
or sweet tea. Okay.
All right.
All right. And then now I do notice I have a couple of bubbles in there because I applied it crooked.
May I offer you my pen?
Yes, thank you, Heather. This is a great tip here. If you have any bubbles, I'm going to first try to remove this, and then we're gonna go back. We're gonna poke just little tiny holes in it, squeeze them out. Should be really easy.
Katie's holding her breath. We're all in anticipation. And this is a more solid image.
It is.
So you're able to like peel it a little quicker. Look at that.
And I have one here, but just poke.
And more than likely, if you see any little bubbles, you're gonna notice it and no one else is going to notice it.
Exactly.
But being the person that made it, you're going to look at it.
You know exactly where they are.
Exactly. That looks great, Katie.
Thank you. I have 2 more little ones. And make sure you push the air towards the hole.
Good
so
tip.
that way it leaves.
Exactly.
And there we go.
Awesome. So you have a great project right there with your tea jar, glass.
Yeah.
So let's move on to our very final project that we have for this pack, that is the UV DTF treat toppers.
Yes, I am in love with these. These are so stinking cute. So you are going to get 2 of each of these little shapes here. If I can grab them, we have a marquee. We have like a little circle, half circle shape, and then we have just like a little sign. So 3 different shapes, and we have several images for you. So just pick and choose whatever you guys like.
And I have some already cut out here, but look, we're still left with all of this on our sheet. This one is for your other glass. You got 2 glasses in your craft pack, but we just showed you how to do 1. But you have that, and then 2 more, and then more images, guys. All the images.
All of them.
All right. So what are you doing?
So I am just going to remove one side of the little cover here on the acrylic. So this cover just comes right off. It is to just help protect the acrylic while it's in transit from us to you. So don't worry, just remove that. But I am only gonna do one side because it's hard for me to see when I do both of them. So to line it up easier, I have just the one side removed. That way I can still see that solid piece behind it.
So a lot of times people will receive these in their orders and they think they're wood because it's brown.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, remember, it is just brown paper. It just peels off.
I think I like the stars on that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, you have a circle.
Oh, I just didn't know which one you were doing. And then here's the 1776 too. Which one are you doing?
Oh yeah. Oh man, they're all so cute. I think I'm gonna do my little American flag.
Okay, I'm gonna do the 1776. Okay. Just because it has a little more detail. So, you know, Katie is just peeling these apart with her fingers. She is much better at that than I am, but I like to use my stab and grab tweezers to peel and pull. These, you don't have to do anything crazy with. When you go to apply them, you can just line them up, squeegee. Did you even use the squeegee or just use your fingers?
I did, just a little bit. Yep, just like the corner of the squeegee.
I'm just gonna use my nail.
Ooh, yeah. Sometimes with those smaller decals, just use your nail.
And if it doesn't work, it's fine. We'll go back over it with a squeegee. Yep, and look at that. Didn't even need a squeegee.
Look at you.
Man, look at that. So we have our tree toppers. All right.
And we have our little mason jar glass.
And we have our sign.
And we have...
Look, I'm like, where'd the sign go?
Where did the sign go? We
and
have
our
little
sign.
door sign.
Yeah. So we just made 3 projects. In no time at all.
Yeah.
And you have 6 of these. So we only decorated 3, but you could do your other 3 right along with those first 3.
Love them. So cute.
And that's it for this one.
That's it.